Good morning. Today we are going to discuss or we are going to see in glance what things are being introduced in BNS. In the previous IPC, there were 23 chapters and 511 sections. In our BNS, now we have 20 chapters and 358 sections. So the bulkiness is being removed. The chapters and offences relating to or against women and children and murders, they are being given precedent. In IPC, they were scattered throughout IPC, you can say. Some offences were like 354, 354A, B, C, then 375, 375A, B, C, isn't it? 376, then 498A. So these offences were scattered, which were against women. But now what they have done, they have brought all the offences against women and children in one chapter. They are brought together in one chapter, chapter 5. Similarly, incomplete offences, or which we call it as inchoate offences, like abetment, conspiracy, attempt, they were also scattered in previous IPC. Now they are coming on in one chapter, chapter 4. So earlier, you can say these were scattered. Now a concept which is connected, that is been brought together. Similarly, community service is being introduced. We are having reformative approach now in criminology, and which has been introduced as a type of punishment here. Section 4 of BNS deals with community service. For 6 petty offences, we are giving community service. Again, abetment of offence which has been committed in India by a person outside India, that is also been dealt in BNS. So we are going to catch those persons who sit outside and try to or abet offences in India. That is being introduced. A new offence, like a person promises a woman to marry or give her the promotion, or gives her a false promise for marriage, employment, promotion and all, then he'll be punished. Or sometimes he suppresses his identity. At that time also, now we are going to punish him under section 69 of BNS. Okay, snatching. Previously what used to happen, the police officer had a discretion to take snatching either in theft or either in robbery. Now what BNS has done, BNS has brought snatching in one section. So discretionary powers or the work of the police officer to take snatching, chain snatching and all, either in theft or robbery, that is being removed. That work is being like removed, and now he can catch the culprit under one particular section. Okay, the age bias parameter relating to, you can say, gang rape. A rape committed below 14 years of age, a rape committed against a girl below 18 years of age. These type of age parameters are being completely removed. Section 70 subsection 2 of BNS clearly states that he'll be punished for life imprisonment. And what they have done, they have mentioned like life imprisonment, which means remainder of his life, remainder of his natural life, or death penalty. Therefore, the age-based parameter for differential for gang rape of a minor girl is being removed. That is being brought under one concept. Okay, these are the few changes we are discussing. Now when we are going to discuss in detail all the sections, at that time also I will tell you how the difference is there. Today we are going to see just in a glance like what things have been brought in BNS. Like another changes which are being made is assault or use of criminal force to a woman with the intent to disrobe her, voyeurism. These were the offences previously also, but now they are being made gender neutral. Section 76 and 77. Okay, one more, to reduce the hit and run cases, means when a person who hits, who drives a vehicle rashly, negligently and all, and what he does not come to the police officers to give him the information. He runs away, he escapes from the scene without disclosing the incident to the police. For the running, for not reporting to the police, he'll be punished now. punishment is 10 years and fine. The objective of this section is, section 106 is to reduce hit and run cases. Terrorist Act, Organized Crimes Act are being added. They were not there previously in IPC. Again, sedition means stating something against the government, speaking against the government. That was an offense previously in IPC. Freedom fighters were catched for speaking against the British government under sedition only, and that has been removed because now it has been misused and there is no need now. We are having Article 19, Clause 1A, which gives us the full right to speech against government also. So, freedom of speech is being upheld by removing sedition. Importation or attempt to commit suicide, that has been deleted. Okay, attempt to commit suicide has been deleted. But if a person attempts to commit suicide with an objective to compel a public servant to do something or not to do something, that has been declared as an offense. Means to compel or restrain exercise of a lawful authority by a public servant. A person is attempting to commit suicide, then that is an offense. But a general attempt to suicide now is not an offense. Mob lynching, the cases which were increasing nowadays. Mob lynching means group of people, they will come and they will commit a crime. Now that is being introduced, five or more persons. When they do certain things rashly, negligently, they cause death of a person, then all the mob will be liable. And that has been increasing nowadays. So we have to control it. So mob lynching has been introduced. Rash and negligent act causing death, the punishment is even increased. Previously it was just 2 years. Now we are having 5 years. Sedition, I had told you I think about sedition. Sedition has been deleted. Then importation of a person from foreign country has been made gender neutral. That is, means a boy or a girl who is being brought here, who is being imported for either beggary or for some illicit intercourse and all, then they will be, the person who brings that the child will be liable. It is not restricted to only a girl now. Means importation of a girl was only an offense. Now importation of a boy or a girl, a child, that will be an offense. Then domain of theft is being increased, it's been expanded. Now theft of a vehicle, theft of an idol, then government property, that has been introduced. Previously it was coming under the general section. Now the domain of offense of theft is being expanded. Definition of child, definition of transgender, they are being included. Definition of movable property. Previously movable property means what? The things which are not attached to earth or rooted in the earth and all. That was the definition. Now the definition is revised to bring into it the tangible as well as the intangible property. Beggary is being introduced. Previously it was there, now it is being introduced as a form of exploitation for trafficking, for selling and purchasing a child and all, for begging purposes. Fines in IPC, they may be proper at the time of 1860, but afterwards what happened? They became very less, they were very low. They needed rationalization, and therefore the punishments, the amount of punishment is being rationalized. 33 offenses, for 33 offenses imprisonment is increased. For 83 offenses fines have been increased. And minimum punishment means previously what they used to do, like up to this years, up to 5 years, up to 2 years, like that punishments were there. Minimum punishments were not introduced. Minimum punishments were not there. Therefore there was a lot of discretionary powers to the judiciary. So judiciary should have minimum and maximum punishment. So minimum punishment is being introduced in BNS for 23 offenses. Main thing which BNS has made changes is the colonial remnants, like the definition of Queen, the British calendar, then British India, justices of peace. They were not needed now. Therefore they are being completely deleted. So new things are being brought in our BNS. Just today we have seen in a glance, what changes are being brought in BNS. Now we are going to see slowly, section-wise, chapter-wise. We have to see 20 chapters. And also the interesting concepts like the definition of crime, the elements of crime and all. Again, punishment also. At that time, we will compare IPC and BNS. Today we have just seen in short what new things are being introduced by our Bhartiya Nyaya Sanhita. Okay, bye-bye. See you in the next video.